what is CircleChess, who are we, what are we doing, why have we called you for today's session. So, from what we realized in the chess field is that a lot of things are still not very technology enabled. When every other sport and every other field has moved to a better technology, chess is where we still haven't progressed. And that is why we are on this mission to improve technology in chess across all the ecosystem, that is organizers, arbiters, coaches, players, everything. In fact, Circle Chess is founded by chess parents and enthusiasts who have faced the problems themselves, realized that we need to solve it for us first and then for everybody, and that's how it began. So, coming to the today's topic, that what are the problems that are faced today in the chess ecosystem? First by players and parents, right? So, I think whenever a new person is coming into chess, which is a lot recently, what we try to they don't understand that how to find the coaches, where to find, who are the trusted coaches. Maybe a person might be trying to go for an IM Grandmaster coach right off the start when he's just a thousand elo, but that is not required. And we need all of you over there. Then the time availability of the coaches. If let's say the coach is available from 5 to 7 p.m., but the player has some other thing booked for the day over there, the fit is not there, and we see a lot of time this matching doesn't happen. There might be other coaches who are available at that time, but they are not aware of the student who wants the service. And then in the end, there's a fee management. So I think a lot of the coaches today are taking fee from their home and everything, and multiple students are multiple coaches, so they have to separately manage fees for all of them. Similarly, with coaches, people who have just begun coaching, who were a player before and they have uh, now getting into coaching, they don't find enough students because we don't know where to find them. Second, we are not able to generate enough income. So we need to find, and also we need to find students with the right playing style. Maybe you are an attacking coach, so you need to look for your coaching will be most suited to an attacking player. If you are good at openings and you want to train people at openings, then we can exactly match you that which player is looking for a improvement in opening, and we can match you with that. Then lastly, then there is a varying fee. So I think if you have taken five classes for one particular player, 10 classes for another one, the fees is different, and then you have to manage the different fees. You have to send constant reminders to them, please pay up, which doesn't have. So what are we trying to do today is solve all of these problems and much more for all of you. So what are the solutions we have created for the same? We have built a unified coach profile, uh, verified profiles with authentic reviews, then coach discovery for 20,000 plus students. So we currently have more than 20,000 OTB players on Circle Chess who are using Circle Chess or have used in the last 4 to 5 months. And then lastly, hassle-free fee management. So let's just go through all of them one by one. So first is the coach profile. We'll also follow up with a demo for all of these. So this is the coach profile. So what we do in the coach profile is we just first ask the basic details, which is the individual, are you an individual or academy? Uh, are you what service are you looking to on from Circle Chess, that is offer coaching to everybody, uh, or the fee management. So let's just look at the demo for the same. We will share the screen from the phone so that the demo is better. We'll quickly start a new screen share. Just 1 second. No, it's the screen is not visible. Okay, now we can see the screen.
Okay. So when you log in on our WhatsApp bot and say hi, this is the thing what you see here, right? You can go to show all options. So this is the currently the player profile, and you can switch to a coach profile to get started with the coach services that we offer. I'm just selecting coach as the role. Once when you log in as coach for the first time, it will ask you for your basic coach information. Things like what's the name of your academy, if at all you run an academy, or if you're an individual coach, you can put your name there. So for now, let me just put my name as test coach. It asks you for your PIN, and then the same thing which I said, if you are an individual coach or you are an academy, and what are the services you want to register yourself for. The two services we are offering right now are the fee management and a platform where you can offer coaching services. I'm selecting both for now. So whatever inputs you mentioned, you get a summary of that here. Now from the backend, actually our team just does some sanity checks to ensure that real coaches only are registering here, post which your request is approved and you get a message. Meanwhile, it's saying you that if you want to offer your coaching services, you should complete your coach profile. Let me just go through that. Here it will ask you in detail what is the kind of coaching you are offering. Is the mode of class online or offline? You can actually select both if that is the case, or only one. Similarly, do you take individual classes or you also take group classes? You can select accordingly, whatever it is. This portion is more about some coaches like maybe some IMs. They do not want to teach, the entries to this coach world, right? Those students. So they may say that I just want to teach this particular rating group, or okay, I'm okay to teach anybody if it's an academy, right? And this is an additional thing which gives more confidence to people who are looking for coaches. If you can share with them what is the teaching experience you have in terms of years, your academy or yourself. After that, some more details like what is the language in which you teach. Basically, we have put English here, and if there are any more languages, you can add here like Hindi, Telugu, or whatever. Again, skills that you teach. These all, if you see anyone looking for a coach for their award or for themselves, these are the things they look for. Like many a time they say, "Oh, I'm good in opening, but I want to learn end game." So they can specify exactly what they want, and that's why we are taking this as an input from a coach site as well. What are the skills that you teach? You can actually check everything. Whatever you teach, you can select those. Now, this portion is more for the individual coach. If an individual wants to teach, people would like to know like how much rated he is, and also if he has been teaching highest rated player which he has taught. This gives more insight into the coach for the people who are looking for coaches. For now, I'm just putting 0, but ideally people should put their video IDs in this because it gives more confidence to the people who are looking for coaches. Now, because I selected online sessions, you can put here like what is the fee you are charging for individual sessions and group sessions as well. Suppose you are not teaching, you are not taking group sessions, you can just leave it as 0. Again, for offline, whatever your charges are for individual classes and group classes. I'm just putting some numbers here. You can put that. And one important thing here, if you are taking offline classes, right? Then you can mention here whether you want to teach at your place, that is at your academy, or you are okay to go to someone's house and teach them. If at all, home coaching is fine. If at all you say, I teach at the academy, yeah. If you say home coaching is fine, you can mention here how long you are okay to travel, how many kilometers far you are okay to travel. So something like you can say, I'm okay to travel until 10 kilometers. This will be used by filtering coaches to show to the users. So after this is done, this is the detail we see. It says your details have been saved. You can go and update these offerings by typing coach profile. And also, see, like you create a profile, many other coaches would be creating a profile. Out of even minimal of 50 profiles that you start with, your profile may get lost. So to increase its visibility and to add some weightage to your profile, we suggest that you take a moment to share this message with your students where they can review your coaching on our platform. So this is the message that can be forwarded to your students. Like you are a coach, right? You get this message, you can forward it to some of your students. Like I'm forwarding to another person who, yeah, right. I send this message to the person so that student can review me. Let me just show you this message, how it goes to the user. And see, this is the message that comes to the student, that I have my profile on CircleChess and please review my coaching. The student can click here. He will be directed to our chatbot on WhatsApp, and he can start giving feedback for your coaching. Now the coaching is the reviews are a bit in detail. Basically, all the just the first thing first. The feedback can be given as an anonymous way, or the person can choose to display his identity. We hope if they are students, they would be okay to display their identity. So here the one person, so not that anybody can come and review you. He has to choose which person has been coached by this coach. Like for me, I have these 4 5 people. I'm saying Sarthak Sharma, who is my son, has been coached by this teacher. And I'm in a place to review this person. Like his teaching opening was excellent, middle game was good maybe, and I did not learn end game from him. So I can say not applicable. Similarly, tactics, strategy, how the coach is or the academy is in tactics. In say strategy, he's excellent. Again, calculation not applicable. And these are more on the behavioral type. Like how is the coach in terms of engagement during the class? So I can say excellent. And in terms of by discipline, what we mean is, has a coach been on time and regular classes have been happening? These kinds of things a person can submit in the feedback and the overall satisfaction. Any comments like he wants to put the student excellent coach for say opening, and submit. And your feedback has been saved. And if you see, this is actually my, I'll just go back to my coach profile. So I can see, I can actually now, 1 second, just say hi. Yeah. I'll go to my coach role again. I am not sure if I have been verified and approved from the backend or not. I think I'm not yet. Gaurav, can you verify this coach so that I can go with the demo, proceed with the demo?
Just a sec, just a sec.
Gaurav is ready with that. Gaurav, you can hear me?
Yeah, just a second. I'm just doing it right away. Yes. Yeah, done.
Oh, yeah. See, so if you see, once the CircleChess team verifies you, you get this message that your coaching services have been approved. Please go ahead and start exploring. Now, you would be able to see your coach profile here and the coach fee management and other things as well. Let me just complete the coach flow. So from here, you can review your coach profile and update. From here, you can see what all feedbacks you have got till now from the students. For this user, I had two feedbacks. Let me just show you. I had 2 reviews already, and just now I gave 1 more review. So it's giving a summary of that you have received 3 reviews, overall rating is this much, and in the various other fields, how you have been rated on an average. So this is how it is for the coach, and they should they should ensure they get feedback from more and more students. Once I think you get five feedbacks, you get a verified tag from the CircleChess, which will appear in the coach search window. Let me show you. So this completes the a coach onboarding for offering coach services. Let me show you from the student side when they search for your profile, how it looks. Going to the student profile, let me just say hi here to start with the options. Yeah. So suppose I'm a parent and I'm looking for a coach for my son, say Sarthak. I'll say search coach. I need to say, okay, out of all these, who are my kids or who maybe are my friends' kids, I want to look for a coach for my son. So it tells, okay, you're looking for Sarthak Sharma, a coach, and it also tells you the FIDE ID. I'll tell you why it's required. Let me just see. Now, coach search, first of all, shows you you are looking for a coach with what rating? Any rating is okay? Or you're looking for the coaches who are rated 2 and above or 3 or complete 5 and above? Then it asks you other questions like you're looking for an online class or an offline class, individual class or a group class, any languages as such, if you are specific about, because some people may say, I want only Tamil or Kannada. And then what skills? If you see, these are exactly the input we took from the coach so that we can show students exactly the coaches which are matching and reduce the noise. Also, they can select in which fee range they are looking for coaches. And if at all offline, are they okay to travel or they want home coaching only? And similar things here. Yeah, I'll just select online and offline to show you the coaches. Now, it has got me a filtered list of coaches. If you see, these are the coaches who are already registered on our platform. It shows if it's an individual coach, it shows his rate overall. Okay, for all the coaches, it shows how is the rating, that is the feedback rating on our system, if at all there any feedback for them. And then it's showing their FIDE rating as well. For academy, it shows the location. Like this, people can select and go to that coach. I'll just show the coach once again. If you see, this test coach is the coach which we registered just now. And for the sake of demo, we also gave him a verified tab. If you get verification, this is how your profile appears here, which catches the attention of the players who are looking for a coach. So we strongly recommend that you get enough feedback from your students. So your profile is easily catches attention from the people who are looking. Once I select a coach, it shows all the details of the coach that the coach has filled and the rating as well. See, it shows you the overall rating and all the details that coach has put, his fee details and all the other details. If a user wants, he can actually see the detailed reviews by clicking on this. Here again, it's showing the summary of the number of reviews and what is the average review. And if people have actually put some details, like I just put here for Sarthak Sharma, excellent coach for opening, you can see all the reviews given by people. If they have chosen to be anonymous, anonymous appears. Otherwise, the name of the person who has given feedback for you. Once a user is happy with the coach, he can click on contact coach. And he gets this information that we have sent a message to the coach and he will be reaching out to you soon. Now, if I go to the coach profile, see, this is the message the coach receives when some student contacts them for the coaching. It has the details of the student and a quick message to start WhatsApp chat with the student directly. If you click on this, it takes you to the student and you can start chat with him. Hi, I am a test, my name and I received your request. We can connect now. From here on, you and the student are connected and you can take it offline and however you want on the coaching.
Thanks, Swati, for the demo. I think it was really insightful, and I think the verified tag is just to add that there are around 20,000 serious OTP chess players on CircleChess, and most of them are looking for coaches. So at any point, whenever you make a profile and tell them everybody that now you can search a coach on CircleChess, you will receive a lot of requests, and we can definitely increase your coaching time. Secondly, why the verify tag is important now that there'll be so many coaches. It is important for us to give the students the best service, to give them the best coaches and the best authentic coaches. So that is why we are taking the feedback, asking you to take the feedback from your own students. That will be the most genuine feedback and that will be the most helpful. And once you have feedback of more than 3 students, we will put your profile as verified. So this was the first demo which we had. The next one is the coach fee management. Uh,
I think, Tarun, I'll take maybe a few minutes before we move on to the next section to maybe just elaborate on what we showed, right? So the highlight of this whole demo was, a few things that we are we are actually the first, not only India's, but world's first verified and trusted coach discovery platform, right? So what that means is anywhere, you might have plenty of platforms where the coaches are listed, but then the kind of level and detailing and verification, authentic reviews that we have built, none of the other platform will have it at that level, because in our case, every single player has an identity, right? So if I go and search for a coach, I see certain phone number has reviewed a coach, I can actually connect and take feedback, right? So we are more like, let's say, someone like Amazon in e-commerce, where, all the sellers are able to build their trust profile, reviews, and hence they are able to scale their business, right? Mapping that to the coaching platform, with this setup, we would ensure that anyone and everyone who is uh, seriously into coaching ecosystem, we are able to give them maximum visibility. Like Tarun said, we have more than 20,000 players already in the system, and many of them keep looking for practice partner and keep looking for coaches based on your locality, based on your locations, pin code, right? So we would want to maximize your discovery as a coach, right? And to do that, we have Swati just demoed the 3 simple steps how you can come on board on CircleChess. We already have more than 50 coaches who have signed up, by the way. So I think 50 are already discoverable. We have not yet broadcasted to all of our user base that you can come and find a coach here on our platform, because we were trying to make this whole thing very robust. But very soon, probably by tomorrow or over the weekend, we will, now that summer vacations are starting, right? We would broadcast it to all our user base, current user base. Not only that, we would ensure that we have, another 20, 30, 40,000 users across the country on our platform over next 2 months. So you can safely assume that you have an outreach of close to 40,000 people who are actively playing chess, because every user of CircleChess is actually an active chess player who is going and playing offline tournaments, right? We don't have a casual user who is using CircleChess. So these are the core audience that you would like to reach out to. We are the only verified and trusted platform for chess coaching. So the sooner you start building your profile, the sooner you start using the setup. Over due course, let's say 2, 3, 4, 6, 12 months down the line, you might just feature on top of all searches, let's say when somebody is coming to search for a coach, right? To do that, there's three simple steps that Swati demoed. Number one, share your details, video profile, all theater profile. Number two, add more details and preferences, of what type of students and what is the mode of coaching, language, expertise, everything. Number three, step three, share links with your students you have coached in the past or coaching currently, so that you can maximize the reviews on your profile page, right? They can be anonymous if they don't want to be named, but then we would request you to do that, because that will ensure that you are verified, trusted, and liked by many. So, probably 100 people searching for a coach, 70 of them might just land onto your page, right? So that's what I wanted to summarize. And very soon we would also be going global. Right now we are only exposed to all the Indian users, but 2, 3 months down the line, before the end of June, we would expand all our offering to the global user base, and then gradually we'll start getting a lot of leads from outside India as well, right? So yeah, that's all I wanted to add. We can continue with the second portion of the software around coaching, where now that you are discoverable, you are able to attract students, you are able to have say few guys via CircleChess to come and coach with you. We also have built a coach fee management platform where you can seamlessly manage all the coaching fees, right? Of all the students who are actually coaching with you, by ensuring that they're all in the system. You are able to send them reminder, not from your phone number, but CircleChess will actually send reminders. Whosoever has paid, did not pay. If someone does not pay in 5 days, we send one more reminders, right? So we are trying to simplify your whole coaching fee management as well, where if you have 50 students, how much is spending for each of the students, who all has paid, when do they pay, whenever somebody pays, you get the notification. So think of it like, so we can
I
now.
think there is.
Yeah.
Yes, I think there was some disturbance at the Gaurav's end in the last 30 seconds. But hopefully that we didn't miss a lot. Okay. So, yeah, so as Gaurav mentioned, next is coach fee management. Once we have built a feature where you have almost 20,000 players looking for a coach and you have got the students, the next logical step is that how to manage the new students and the existing students you have for a lot of things, which is maybe every student will have a customized fee. You have to check the payment status regularly, if this person has paid, if this person has not. You have to send the reminders, so we can do that from CircleChess, and then the payment can also happen on CircleChess. Again, we have a demo for this. Swati will be doing the demo, so we'll just switch to the phone for the demo.
Okay. No. So now we are here. You come back to the CircleChess WhatsApp bot. You already are in the coach profile. So you can see these services here. We'll go to the coach fee management. So coach fee management, the idea is that every month, if you collect fee at the end of the month, like right now is the best time. If you want to collect fee for March, you just come here and upload an Excel sheet. So I'm saying upload monthly fee for March month, which is just gone. It says, oh God, okay. Upload the Excel sheet for March 2024. The Excel sheet should have very basic information. What is the student name? What's his mobile number? What's his fee amount? And any description you want to put here for your reference, something like, okay, only 4 classes, something like that, or by this particular batch, or whatever details you want, you can put in description so that it is with you, and you upload it. Let me just upload one. I have one document ready for the demo purpose. I'll show you what it is. Second. So it says information has been uploaded, and then I'll just show you the Excel sheet, what it has in it. It's like I have, say, two students, Sarthak and Samyak, and their mobile numbers or their parents' mobile numbers. How much tuition fee? Here, because I wanted to demo, I have just put tuition fee as 1 and 2. It can be the amount you charge, and any description you want to keep for your reference, right? This is the Excel sheet I uploaded, and that's why it says 2 student fees has been uploaded. Now, after uploading your fee for, say, March, you may want to send a reminder to your students that your fee has been uploaded and you may want to pay the fee. For that, you just click on send reminder and say whom all you want to send. Like going forward, you may have, like suppose in the month of June, you may have people who have not paid your fees from March or April or May. You want to send all of them or just the current month. I will just say the current month, which is March. And I want to send not to specific kids, but to say all the students, because I've just uploaded. And all the students for March month, whoever has not paid, it will send a reminder to them. See, 2 reminders have been sent, and because on the same phone I have my student as well, that person has got a message. Yes, this is my student's mobile number, and it says coach, the coach name, has sent a reminder for fee payment. Tap below to view and pay. This is what your student will see, and very easily he will be able to select the amount and make the payment free. Okay, this is the academy. In case he's taking coaching from multiple academy, he can select, okay, this is the coach. Show me what is due for me. And it says, okay, for Sarthak March month, this much amount is pending. He can very well use this to make a payment. Once this payment is done, CircleChess receives this amount. And you are notified that the person has made a payment. This payment platform, this is the same platform we are using for tournament registration as well, through which we have collected more than 75 lakhs of tournament fee and disbursed to the organizers. So it is in use for last 8 months or so, and there shouldn't be any issue with the this thing. Okay, add it. Just a moment. Because I'm making the payment, I think it automatically hides it. So this is the exact amount that you are charging your student. We do not take any commission on top of this. Exact same amount we will be transferring back to your account. Now I just made the payment. I will go back to my student's account where it says that the payment has been done. One second. See, this is the coach. Coach has received a message. Following payments have just been received from this mobile number, the student name and the amount. Right now, if you want, so as soon as a student makes a payment, you are then and there notified that a payment has been received. Now, going forward, you may want to check the payment status, who all have still not paid. Do I really need to send a reminder to them? Sorry, I did not show you. So I just clicked on view payment status. It gives me this form where I can say, I want to see the status of all the students for this March month. And it fetches you an Excel sheet with the details of the payment. So it says for March, Sarthak and Samyak, Sarthak has made the payment, and the payment date was 28th March, which is today. For Samyak, the payment is still due. So if you see, you have a very clear picture of who has paid, who has not paid. If you want to send reminder, then and there you can say, okay, send a reminder to people who have not sent yet. Right? And here you do it and it will be sent to all the people who has not sent. It's as seamless as this. And we get into an agreement when every 15 days or every 7 days, whenever you want to collect the money from us, we would be doing the regular transfer to you with your payment fees, coaching fees. I think this is about it. And view payment status for the old months as well, using the same 3 buttons here. View payment status, you go back in history and you can see the payment status, student-wise or month-wise, or all the paid or all the dues. Everything is easy at the click of buttons here in your WhatsApp. That is it. That is it.
Thanks for the demo, sorry. Just I will add one thing to it, that we are proud to say that the first academy which used this platform was in fact a Chess Gurukul, which is run by RB Ramesh and Aarti Ramesh, who are also the coaches of Pragnananda and Vaishali. So the Chess Gurukul was the first academy to use the CircleChess coach fee management, and we have disbursed all the amount to all the coaches and all the tournaments without any commission, which is 75 lakhs over the past few months. There's no uh, nothing from there. So this winds up the coach fee management demo as well. If you have any questions, you can put in the chat or raise your hand. We can unmute you. Before we move on to the next thing, if anybody has any questions, we are happy to address that. You can put it in the chat or you can raise your hand. We can. Yeah, so Manikanta has a question. I see all these communications can only be done through the mobile app, except few not through web app or desktop app. Can we get access to it here? So, Manikanta, that is a point very well said. In fact, this is a restriction from the WhatsApp side where some features are not supported on the desktop app. We are checking if WhatsApp can release any new thing, or there's a workaround around that to put the support on desktop. But as soon as there is support from WhatsApp, we will be happy to make it live for desktop as well. Anybody else before we move on to the next thing? Got it. Okay. So thanks, Manikanta.
Yeah, I think one of the benefit and one of the way we differentiate as compared to anyone else who is doing anything in this space is we are offering most of these services over the WhatsApp, right? So we all know the reachability of WhatsApp. You know, every single person who is communicating actively using his mobile will have WhatsApp on his phone. So people having mobile app, website, I think the interaction engagement on mobile app and website is very, very less unless you have plenty of activities being done on the daily basis in the app, right? So that way we have a fair advantage of like outreach to as many players, and we push notifications to them, and the view rate on WhatsApp is extremely high, more than 70%, right? At the same time, people go and register on, say, XYZ tutor and then so on. I think view rate is very, very low, right? So that is one of the other differentiators that we have. Yeah, so I just want to, highlight the importance of WhatsApp. But then we would also need a lot of inputs and feedbacks from your side. Like, Tarun was asking if you have any questions, feedback, please do share with us. If you struggle with maybe many other problems also, which we can tackle, pick up and solve it for you, we would be happy to like pick up and solve some of your problems using technology.
So there is another question. Anonymous attendee has a question saying, monthly payments are collecting on 10th. You will send the reminders. Sure. So what the flow we showed you, right? So you can just go to the coach fee management and you can upload your students over there. And then we can click on send reminders over there at any point. And then the students will get a reminder to pay the fees. Then I see Rishi and Manoj are having a few questions which are related. That how about fee in the future? Will there be any charges, or how CircleChess will be making money? Will you be charging in the future? Gaurav, do you want to take this question?
See, we are doing all of these services, and many times people wonder why do we offer some of these services for free, right? So we are currently in the phase where we are trying to build lot of trust and lot of user base for us, right? So if we have 10,000 users, probably we are very small. But if we have 10 million users on CircleChess WhatsApp, CircleChess website, where let's say everybody in and around you who knows about chess is on CircleChess, right? Then we would reach a point where we would be able to actually uh, uh, provide many more registrations to the organizer, many more students to the coaches, right? So by default, if you do your own work, you might be able to get 50 students. But if CircleChess can give you 100 students, 75 students, right? Then we are clearly making a huge difference in your business and organizer's business and everyone, right? When we get to a point where we are 100% confident that we are able to, give them 20, 30, 40, 50% more user base, that is when we would actually start thinking of building a revenue model where now that we are offering you business, not just giving convenience to you, where we are simplifying your payment, simplifying experience for user, that is when we would start charging, right? So when we are 100% sure that if you don't come on CircleChess, you will get X user. If you come on CircleChess, you will get 1.3x user, 1.4x, 1.5x user. That's what companies like Book My Show, Amazon, everyone. That's how they are built, right? So that is the hypothesis of us not charging, and what are we trying to do?
Thanks, Gaurav, for answering. If there is any more question before we move on to the next one, we are happy to take it. If not, let's just quickly move on to the next one. So uh, we are trying. So this is a feature which we have got a lot of request for, but we haven't built it yet. So I just wanted because we wanted to gather feedback from the coaches like you to understand that how important will this feature be for you. So what we realize is that not all coaches are free all the time. Uh, let's say today they were having a session from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. which got cancelled, and now they have a free time between 4 to 8 p.m. today. Uh, and since the class is cancelled, they will not be able to earn today. And that is, in fact, if you are, let's say, charging 1,000, 2,000 rupee per hour, that is actually a very big monetary loss. And then at the same time today, there might be so many students who want to get coaching. Let's say today they had a plan with their friends, but today that is cancelled. So what we are trying to do with this is uh, a coach can come at any point and select that this date I'm available at these time slots. Uh, let's say if this is a coach, so this is the screenshot taken from Calendly, which does a similar thing. So we can come here and we can select what are the dates uh, I am available, what are the times I'm available on that day. Then now, whatever student is coming and he wants to, let's say, coach with you, he can just look at your schedule and then he can book you for that time slot. It may be a half an hour slot, 1 hour slot, 15-minute slot, anything. We can configure that. And then the charges for you will set the charges for your time. If it's 1,000 rupee per hour, 500 rupee for half an hour, you set the time charges for that. The student pays that charge, and then he has confirmed the slot, and then at that set time you guys can enter. From with this, what we are trying to do is help coaches utilize every amount of time they have to maximize their output, and same for the students, that they're able to get a coach's assistance, or let's say if a coach specializes in something and he wants that coach guidance only for a day or so, so we can fulfill that request with this feature. So I will just launch a quick poll around the same to just know that how what is your thought about this. Do you think that this is useful and would you use it? So just take 1 second of your time, and if you can just answer the poll which is there on your screen right now. Meanwhile, Manoj has a question that when will the fees be paid to the coach? As soon as the student pays or at a later time? So Manoj, we can decide a frequency. So it could be every week, whenever the payment comes, or if, let's say if you have a monthly payment schedule that every 10th of the month the student pays. So when as soon as the student pays, let's say the students take 2 to 3 days for all the students to pay up, then by the end of the week we will transfer all the amount to you again without any commission. So we have received uh, a lot of answers to this poll, and it is the first time that we are getting only a single response. So all of you have voted uh, that you want this feature. So I think we will actually go live with it soon. So this was the coaching slot booking. And then going to the next thing, we have a CircleChess learning platform. So this is in fact our main USP product, which we will be which is very unique, like all our products, and there's nothing like it in the market. So I want to just quickly show you a demo of the same. We are currently in the beta phase for this, and we have not taken it live for everybody. Once we are planning to make it live in the May first week. We currently are in a closed beta with around 50 users. So, and this is something which we are trying to show as a assistant to the coach. So let me just share my window for that, and we will take you to the demo. It will be a very short demo, don't worry. So this is the dashboard of our learning platform. If you see the entire philosophy of this platform is based on the behavioral aspects of the player, and also using complex algorithms and AI to bring out the outputs and give directed uh, actionables which is required. So whenever first a person comes to a platform, we have an assessment report which is generated. So currently, this is, as we said, this is a work in progress. But what we do is over here, we import all your last 25 games from leeches and chess.com. And then we run analysis over it and we show you the results. So let's say we show you the opening, your performance with the white pieces. So let's say the openings you have been playing, how do you come out of it? How's the piece development out of the opening? How's the center control out of the opening? Then middle game. So currently we have four parameters, that is space control, trade back, trade initiated or missed, center control. Then those moves were good, in inaccuracy, mistakes. Which type of move are you making the most blunders at? Are you finding the good moves? Are you missing the good moves? So we try fetch all these parameters. Similarly, for an end game, we try to see that what are the types of end games you're good at, what are the types of end games you're bad at. This we are working with a lot of grandmasters to improve this, and we are soon trying to add a lot of more parameters to this. uh, we have a games section where whatever games you have played on those platforms, you can review it one by one. So there's a game analysis. So this was a game which was played by me on Leeches. It's a Blitz game. And once the game is imported, we run an analysis over it, and then we show you positions that I played d3 over here. I played d3 over here, which was the wrong move. So instead, find the best move. And then I try my best to see what I can do. Let's say I played this. So this is also not the best move. Uh, so we go through this process, and then we try to nudge the student to solve even inaccuracies so that his overall game improves. Now you see there plus 20 points written on the right hand side. So everything over here is attached with rewards. So if I go to the rules, if you play and if you review a game, a lot of students just play and don't review. So if they review, we give them some points. A lot of people, they will be not taking a lot of time. So see, blunder is okay. We are reducing only 25 points. But then if you're thinking less than 10 seconds and still blundering, so that is if you're thinking less than 10 seconds, so that is not good because the blunders will eventually happen. So then we deduct more points. If you're spending a lot of time and focusing and solving the position on the first attempt, then we give you 20 points. So entire thing is around behavior, and then these can be redeemed for rewards at your home. Let's say the parents can set, let's say today you scored 1,000 points, then we can watch a movie today, something like this. So the entire agenda behind this is that a coach or a parent can use this platform along with his coaching and to use it as assistance. If a coach is able to see this dashboard of the student and see that how many blunder games are there, how many positions is solving at the first attempt, what is his accuracy, what is his opening, middle game, and end game percentages, and all these reports, then a coach will be able to take a very measured decision and tell exactly what the student has to do. With coach discovery becoming more easy and more students joining every coach with CircleChess, uh, managing a lot of students will not become hard just from the fee structure, but also from giving personalized insights to every player. So what we try to do with this is a coach would be able to see the assessment report for every student, and the coach saves his time over there and just can use his time in providing the actionable insights and guiding him to the right path. So this was a demo. I think Gaurav, do you want to add something to this?
Yeah, I think thanks Arun, for this demo as well. So to summarize this, I'll just share the highlights, right? That what is the intent of this learning platform, right? Some people ask us, are you building, online coaching and so on? We are not, okay? So, so the idea is not to build online coaching because we are very sure that coaching cannot be automated, right? We are 1,000% sure that nobody can automate coaching. So all coaches across the world will exist, but then now that coaches have many students, 10, 15, 20, some cases 100 students, I think the time bandwidth allocated to each student is not good enough or long enough for them to understand the detailed insights of a player, right? So we have collected feedback from all the best coaches across the country, across the world actually, and then try to dissect that into a set of things that they do to assess a student. Based on those recommendations and inputs, we have built assessment. So this assessment is kind of an assistant for you in order to ensure that you are on top of all your students' progress. One thing. Second thing, what it does for you is it helps you build discipline among students, right? So we as parent and you as coaches are tired of asking students that, go and review your game. Every game you play, go through all your mistakes. Don't play more games. Think before you move, right? Take time, develop your pieces first, and then start attacking, right? All of those things we keep hearing from coaches, parents, and then kids and students still don't do it, right? So I, as parent, had tried to build this, and then gradually we picked this up as a big problem in CircleChess. Is can we build discipline amongst so that it's easy for coaches and parents to whether they are doing it religiously or not. For example, if you ask a student to go and review games on chess.com, they click on analysis, and then you don't know whether he has solved all problems or not, right? Nobody knows. But then we just go and see on chess.com that fine, they have analyzed, right? But then have they solved all the mistakes, right? So this tool will actually help you bring discipline in your students. Okay. At the same time, like, we also have here not only online games that we pull from chess.com leeches, wherever they play online. We we also have a section of offline over the board games here, right? So every tournament games that the player plays, you can actually see those games the OTB sections. As soon as you go and play a tournament, all games will show up here automatically without you doing anything, right? So, whichever tournament Tarun would have played here, or, whosoever we are logged in with,
Yeah, so this
he
is
has,
the
we are, yeah,
yeah, so this
we
was
are
the
picking
blitz.
all games. Yeah. So, player can come and feed all his offline games just by making moves. He doesn't have to feed which opponent, which rating, which day, which tournament. All of those things are automatically populated when we send pairing notifications to other players, right? So we are building one platform where player can get all his games, leechess, chess.com, offline games, other games that he plays. And then we are giving a framework for coaches and parents to track and monitor their students' performance and bring discipline into them by rewarding them for good habits like taking time playing, castling, developing, playing good moves, and so on, and penalizing them for bad habits. And we also have assessment platform which you can use for regular assessment every week, every month. Let's say you can check whether the student has improved in opening or not, he has improved in middle game or not, right? That is the concept of this whole. So this is kind of a assistant for coaches. So we want coaches across the world to use this platform. We have not yet come up with the pricing model, but I'm sure whenever we define price, we'll have very good discounted offering for coaches and then so on, especially early adopters. So that's the idea of what this whole thing is all about, right? So we want every coach in the world to use this for their students, and also need feedback like, for the previous model, if you can tell us what all we can do, what all we can build, how all we can change based on your own personal experience, we would go ahead and build it, right?
Thanks, Gaurav. I think we will just answer a few questions now, which are there. How can a coach access this platform? Can this be accessed on phone? So, Manoj, this is currently, first of all, in beta phase. So, we are yet to make it live for everybody. Secondly, we are working towards making it compatible with phone. So, you will be able to access it on. Then there are a few more questions. Can we get the class scheduler through WhatsApp? What Manikanta is asking. So yes, so that is so today's agenda for that feature was we wanted to know if the coaches are really interested in that, and today we saw that there is interest, so we will be building that on the CircleChess WhatsApp. Deepan is asking that I am Deepan from Wisdom Chess Academy. While updating my coach profile, sometimes it shows the wrong one. Deepan, if you can just ping your contact in the chat, we can just ping you separately, and we will get it sorted. Okay. Then there's an anonymous attendee. As you're collecting, when will we get payments from you? So over this, as we already answered, we will complete the payment to you within a week. So whenever, let's say 10th of the month, you are getting payment from all the students. Within 2-3 days, everybody completes, and then by the end of the week, we will finish that, transfer that to you. Pratik is saying, I really appreciate that Circle Chess has tried to look 360 degree for parents, player, coaches, and thought into depth of what all problems are faced. Still, there are many suggestions which can make it even more effective. Kindly let me know how to contact you. So, Pratik, thank you for the kind words. You can always contact us on WhatsApp. So, we have a chat with an agent feature on our WhatsApp, or I will leave my contact in the chat over here so that you can contact us at any point. uh, we can also email us at support.circlechess.com. We're happy to take the feedback or anything. Thanks for that. We have just put my contact in the chat, so you can ping me on WhatsApp. If I am set the coach profile, it shows as individual or academy. So that you have to set. You can set it as individual or academy, and according to how you are coaching.
So you can just type coach profile and it will give you an option. It will show you what you have selected for the first time and it has a button. Clicking on that, you can update it as well.
As I mistakenly, I selected individual, unable to change it to academy.
Maybe you can ping us separately on our WhatsApp bot or you can share your number here. Just after this call, we will reach out to you to see what is the issue you are facing.
Okay. Any other questions? We have almost reached towards the end of the session. It's 11 already. So if there are any more questions, please feel free to put it in the chat. One thing which we missed out covering in this demo due to time constraint was our event management platform, that is event.circlechess.com. the link for which I put it in the chat right now. What the coaches can use it for is we have a complete pairing software over there, which is free of cost, and it is using the FIDE approved engine. So for any inter-academy tournaments or you want to use a Swiss pairing software, this is a completely a very nice UI and a very easy to use software which can be used. So that is also something I think a lot of coaches will enjoy. Uh, Happy to take more questions if any. I see a lot of people stayed till the end. So thank you for that. I'm sure that you found the webinar useful. Thanks, Swati, for the demos. Uh, I really hope that after this demo, a lot of your doubts are cleared and you are now able to use uh, the features very well. Please feel free to share it with your friends because I'm sure that you will have a lot of students, you will know some organizers, you will know some coaches, arbiters. Because since, as somebody pointed out, Pratik, that we're building this for the ecosystem. So we are, and as we have somebody who has just started 4 5 months ago, we are happy to, glad to get any word of mouth referral from you guys. So please do share about us, and everything is available on our WhatsApp bot for everybody. So you can share our contact with your friends.
You may want to mention the name of our WhatsApp bot. Some people do not know where to get started.
Okay, I will just mention the number as well.
Just say hi on this number, provide your PIN code, and switch profile to coach. And from switch role is an option. You switch to coach, and from there you get started.
Yeah, in fact, I think Yash had the same question that sometimes a multiple role have there's an interoperability feature. So we have a switch role option. You can just click hi, show all options, and there's a switch role option over there where you can switch your role to a player, a parent, a coach, or an organizer or an arbiter. Can you show us how to use this event one option? So Ramesh, I think in
Perhaps
the
we can perhaps we can create a WhatsApp group also, Tarun, where, like, if anybody facing problem, like we have group for organizers, arbiters, no, we might just want to have a group for coaches and then see if we can
sure.
keep sharing
So
some.
I can share it with all the people who registered for today's event. I will share the WhatsApp link with. Can you show how to use this event option? Ramesh, I think just in the respect of the time, I will not cover it right away, Raman. But I will just share a demo with you separately because we have to respect everybody's time. So, okay, so if there are no more questions, I think we can wind up. Before going, I will just quickly launch us a question where you can just rate today's webinar on a scale of 1 to 10 and how you felt about it. And post that, we will be closing the session. If again, I think I just reiterating, I will, for we are happy to take any feedback or anything you guys might have. Feel free to reach out to any one of us, and we will also create a WhatsApp group and share the link with all of you.
And whosoever has
Just
requested for listing yourself as coach, we will approve all the requests within next 5-10 minutes, actually, right? So within 5-10 minutes, all your requests will be approved, and then you should be able to share links with your students and then get those tools.
yes, we will be sharing all the demo videos. Don't worry about it. So I think with that we can wrap up. Uh, Thanks for joining everybody, and thanks for answering the polls and engaging with us. Uh, Hope to see you soon again using our features. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.